I think you've probably chosen the worst day ever to make this argument. Diallo has just scored a hat-trick in 14 minutes.
Yeah. Against Southampton. Let's just remember that.
You were losing 1-0. Let's remember that.
Yeah. Okay, let's remember that Ramsdale passed him the ball and he got that easy tap in, third one.
Are you not a fan?
I think you're a wind-up. You're not a United fan.
I'm not.
No, Ben, you're not. No, you're not. You're not, Ben. You're not.
Where are you now, Ben? Are you on the way home?
No, you're not.
I'm on Talbot Road, in the car on the way back.
Ben, can you wait there for me, please? Can you just stay on the line?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I can just have a sip of water. Hold on. Let's go to the next line. Speak to Roger, who's a Man United fan. Rog, good evening.
Good evening, mate. How are you?
Hi, Rog.
I'm good, thank you. Rog, have you just heard Ben?
I have heard Ben, yes.
Do you want to speak to him?
Please.
Yeah,
Please, Rog.
Okay. Rog, meet Ben. Ben, meet Rog.
Hi, Rog. You all right, mate?
How are you, Ben? You all right?
I'm all right, pal. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, mate.
I'm not going to say much more because I'm probably the most hated man in Manchester right now.
You got to speak to him,
Roger, serious question. What do you think to my argument?
Personally, I think they're looking to get relegated. I'm a big United fan, but I think they're in the relegation fight at the moment. What they need is Ronaldo to come into the summer.
United are looking to get relegated, Rog.
United, yes, are looking to get relegated, yes.
How do you
From that performance today, from that performance that I've just seen, it's absolutely dreadful.
Right. Interesting.
The performance was poor. I'm not going to get away from that, but he's talking about selling Diallo. Rog.
Well, if the money's right, yes. If the money's right, yes.
Okay, right. Might be in a
I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay, Rog, how much do you want for Diallo? What is enough to take him away from Manchester United?
I'd say about 120, 130, the same as Isak at the moment.
Oh, come on, Roger.
He's been arguably our best player all season. Everything that comes good from United comes from him, and you're on about selling him.
But United do need a revamp of the whole team. They need some backing from the Saudis.
So you keep your better players and you let the players that have not contributed much go.
I can't believe what I'm hearing here. Manchester United, yes, it was a poor performance. On another night, you get beat. It wasn't great. Man United still trying to find their feet. Diallo scores a hat-trick. Both Ben and Roger want to sell him. You both want to sell him, yeah?
What about Rashford?
Yeah.
No, forget Rashford. We're not talking about Rashford. We're talking about Diallo. Forget Rashford for the time.
Yeah, okay.
So you want to sell Diallo, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold up. If the money comes in, this is all hypothetical, you're talking 90-odd million and you could reinvest it.
Right.
Diallo's had a good few months, 90 million. It's a lot of money for a kid at this age who's relatively unproven.
You said 70 a minute ago. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
You said, right, okay.
You said 70 a minute. You just added 20 million.
Can't make your mind up. Can't make mine up, Ben.
That's not good negotiating skills here.
Well, between 79 and 90, someone puts it on the table. Yeah. I think if it's Jim Ratcliffe, with what everything's been done, that is what 60. How much? I don't know how much we bought him for. 30 mil. It's a lot of profit there.
Right.
Where
So you're selling for 70 million, Rog?
90, Jace.
No. You said 70 million. Rog, I'm off. Yeah. Chelsea are offering you 70 million. You taking it?
No.
Yeah, I take it.
Right, done. Ben?
No.
No? Okay. What do you want? What do you want, Rog?
120.
I can't believe.
I'm lost.
I can't believe, on the back of that, the first thing we're having a conversation about. Now, by the way, can I just say, we've not started this conversation. This conversation was started by Ben, the Man United fan. 70 million gets Amad Diallo. It's got 82nd minute, 90 minutes, and 94. Unbelievable hat-trick. There's been the first two callers to the show. This is nothing that we've done. Ben and Roger both want to sell Diallo. 03717 223344 to speak to Matthew, who's at the game. We've been at the game. Matthew, good evening.
Good evening,
Matt.
Matt.
How you doing, lad?
You've been at the game, Matt, yeah?
Yeah.
Look, we've all seen the game. It wasn't great from United. There's no dressing that up, but Ben and Roger want to sell Diallo.
I had to ring in because I could not believe what those two were saying, especially that first one, Ben. What planet is he on? Amad is the shining star in this team at the moment, and it was absolutely ridiculous that he was suggesting we should sell him. Who are you going to move on to? Who are you going to buy for that kind of money? Even if you do get 90 million for him, there's no one out there at the moment with his age, with his ability. Not that you'd be able to get for easy, anyway. Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, interesting, Matt.
I'm dumbfounded. Look, I'm not a Man United fan, right? Phil is, you are. But the fact that that's his go-to point, that's the thing that mystifies me. I thought I'd be getting calls from Man United fans saying, listen, performance was poor, better against Liverpool, 100%. Against Arsenal, dug in. Okay, on another day, maybe Arsenal get the goal, Havertz scores a couple, and the game's different. But tonight's performance, but really, when you reflect on it, it's about taking chances. Southampton didn't take theirs. Diallo took his.
Yeah, exactly. You're right about digging in at Arsenal, and you can praise the team for somewhat digging in tonight, getting the result out in the end. Yeah. You're right, though, that the poor performance was just awful. Amorim's substitutions sort of changed at the end. Xerxes came on. I thought he was brilliant.
He's had a tough time, Matt. He's had a tough time, Xerxes. And I'm delighted for him. The penalty last week, and obviously tonight coming on to make an impact again.
I wasn't happy about the booing that he got the other week, and we were really cheering him on in the Stretford End tonight, and he put on a good show. Yeah,
it's disappointing. Obviously, it's never nice to see, but listen, he's redeemed himself over the last couple of performances, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And he should definitely be starting. In the last 2 games, he's deserved to start over Højlund. No idea what Højlund's doing. The guy's got absolutely no fight for the ball. He's bullied off the ball so easily by
I'd have to disagree, Matt, a little bit there. I think he fights too much with defenders.
You reckon?
Yeah. I think he gets involved too much with defenders rather than using his pace and
he's not strong enough to fight against defenders. No, I think for some reason thinks he can go toe to toe with them.
Yeah, I think he'd be a little bit more cute of his work, Jay. So I think he can make runs in behind rather than try and hold the ball and fight with defenders. But I agree, his all-round game is not where it needs to be. He does need to improve on that. Certainly does.
Yep. Absolutely.
I like that. Thanks for the call. I like the fact you said this to me. I like the fact you said he wants to fight too much with defenders because more often than not, I found that if there is a centre forward that wants to fight, that's more of the defender's game. That suits his game more. Yeah. So therefore, use your body physically. He's an imposing boy. Look at the size of him. Has he got to learn how to use that physicality? Yeah. How do you coach that, Phil? How do you coach someone that you look at him? He's got all the attributes, but doesn't quite know how to use it. I
think it comes with age, experience. But obviously, he's leading the line for Manchester United. It's expected. Obviously, 21. He's had a slow start. It's tough. I think bringing someone of that age in when we needed an out-and-out goal scorer, we needed 20 goals return a season, and for someone of that age to do it at the period of time, obviously, coming to the club, he had a back issue, was tough. I think you needed a striker with experience in around him to help guide him and nurture him into a good centre forward. Learn the fundamentals of centre forward play, things like this. Fighting with centre halves. He doesn't need to do it. He uses his strengths in terms of running behind, angles, shooting. It's being between the sticks for me is where he'll get his goals. Sometimes I think his work rate is fantastic. You cannot question his work rate, but there's things in his game that he certainly needs to work on.
So when you're asking someone of such a tender age, and it is a tender age, there aren't many strikers in world football that can play in the highest leagues that can dominate and still score goals. I just wonder whether it feels a bit unfair to be asking him to be doing that role at one of, if not the biggest club in world football.
Yeah, and he's certainly finding it difficult. I think he scored 2 in the league this season, which for somebody playing for Manchester United is certainly not good enough. But you're looking at the players around him. You're looking at Garnacho. You're looking at Rashford to join the party, and they've certainly not been there this season. And we're talking about Amad Diallo again tonight, who's been a shining light. He's been sensational. He's obviously Højlund has to learn, obviously, to use his strengths and become a all-round centre forward.
Well, you think what Amorim did with Gyökeres, right? Yeah. There must be a hope that he can do something similar with his game, because there are similarities when you look at them, the makeup of the both players.
Yeah, certainly is. And like we say, he's young, he's got time on his side. But Man United need to win games.
Yeah.
And without scoring goals, you ain't winning games.
No,
it's simple as that.
Yeah.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.